Today we're going to be reviewing Igor's portfolio. This is a portfolio from a designer/developer. One thing that I will mention is that I love his animations that he has throughout his website. The interactions are amazing. I went through this portfolio and I really enjoyed the interactions that he has. I think this website is very, it starts by being very simple, but then it becomes a little bit complicated when you're trying to figure out exactly where exactly you are on the website. But basically the website has a section for work, about, and feeds or feed. This website is pretty interesting, customizable, of course. One thing I would advise you when you're working on your portfolio is to just keep it simple, and if you have time, make a customizable somehow. But at first, focus on your case studies, 4 case studies or 2 case studies, and go in deep in those case studies. Go in deep in the UX design process. And if you are a graphic designer, I would advise you to put at least 6 to 8 case studies or projects. For a UX designer, I would advise you to only keep it to 4 case studies the most, or 3 case studies, so you can focus on the process of UX design. This is a portfolio from Igor. This is a portfolio that showcases his work since 2018 to 2023, and this I think this timeline is good, but I think there's a missing opportunity of showcasing like showcasing the work itself, the projects or case studies themselves for each project. Basically, if this portfolio was my portfolio, I would basically put an image and then title of what I'm about to see, a description of what I'm about to see, and basically who I work with. Right now, as you see this portfolio, it just has basically just has like what it is about that you are about to view in oh, that was weird. I didn't even click anything. I just hover over. So you just hover over something for a while, and then it creates a different it basically creates an animation for you. That's pretty cool, but a little bit confusing. So basically, every time you click on one of these projects, you get an animation. I didn't click again. It just took me to the project while hovering. So as I went through it, the first thing that you see on this case studies is in all of them, I noticed that he gives like a small context. I wish we would see more context of what was the project about. If he did himself the entire design and development, or if he just did the design, or if he worked with other people. Apparently he's showing 20 like people he worked with, or maybe this, I'm not sure what he's trying to communicate, but I think he's trying to communicate that there's more people, other people viewing the site, or maybe that he worked with other people in this project. I don't know exactly. It's a little bit confusing, but basically he has like a title for the project and a link to see the project. I think that's amazing that he has the link to see the project. For UX designers, if you create a prototype, I would advise you to add a link for you to showcase basically your prototype. Not necessarily, but I think it's amazing. For graphic designers, I think um, a portfolio like this could work, except we want to, as a hiring manager, I think it is important to see who you work with, who, what was the project about, what was the constraints, um, and what was your role basically, maybe the deadline. Um, I think for a graphic designer, this could be okay. It basically has screenshots of each of the website that he built. Basically, it's like a cryptocurrency website where you, and this is just me guessing, where you can buy apparently cryptocurrencies, exchange cryptocurrencies. See, all of that context, I think, instead of leaving somebody guessing, I think I would put it just here. If this portfolio was mine, I would just put it here. What was the website intended to do? As a UX designer, I think there's a lot of things left off that I think you need to put. As a UX designer, I would advise you to again create or focus on 4 case studies or 3 case studies. And at the beginning, you can have, when you're starting as a UX designer, you can have a single project or 2 projects, but focus on the process. I wanna hear from you project description, context of the project. I wanna see on your portfolios basically the problem that you're trying to solve. I also wanna see in this section, I wanna see if you can, the outcome and constraints that you had. For example, the outcome could be you help a company to generate money with your designs, or you help a company to onboard users more efficiently. Maybe like it takes less time because of your designs, or you another outcome could be, positive outcome could be that you help increase the app reviews or the website reviews, the product reviews with your designs. And another outcome could be that you help users find a specific feature. Another outcome could be, another way as well to measure it could be that now it's very easy to use. But basically, you want, as a UX designer, as a creating a case study, you want to put all your process for the case study, all your UX design process, from wireframing, from research to high fidelity mockups, wireframes, all of that good stuff. Let's review another project, and then we're gonna end the video. Basically, he's showing, I think this is a branding exercise that he did. So this is perfect for a graphic designer. I think this is okay. One thing that I would do again in this context or this paragraph, I would give, I would basically tell my users about this project, about who I created for, and what was my role, and showcase the project itself. I know as a visual graphic designer, it is difficult to measure your designs and how well they did, but I think one thing you can do is to explain what was your role. This designer shows basically the designs that he created. I think he just took pictures and from the document that he was working on. I think he just export the designs themselves and just slap them here on the website, basically showing what he did, I think, and how you could use basically the branding or the identity to create apparel. It's pretty cool, I think. I wish I could see, if I was hiring him as a graphic designer or as a designer to create brand guidelines or an identity, I would want to see how he got here with these illustrations, maybe like a sketch of a paper and a couple other ideas. that didn't make it to this branding exercise. I would want to see that. And again, I don't know exactly what he's saying with this. I think he's saying that there's like 20 people viewing this website, um, but I think it's a little bit confusing and misleading because I guess what I want to see is who was involved in this project. If it was just him or other designers. I assume that it was just him. I'm not sure exactly what that's trying to tell. But the about section, I think, could be very straightforward. You could just talk about like who you are, maybe a picture of yourself. That way it's more personalized. In this case, this designer has basically just his name. That's pretty interesting. And he has recognitions. And he has a way for him to get to his social media. And of course, things that he likes to do. And I think I'm not sure if I am seeing anything about his education, but he seems to do branding, so I assume that he has a education background as a graphic designer or digital designer. Then he learned development. It doesn't say exactly where he went to school, but apparently he has 9 years of experience, and he's been working creating branding identity projects and currently a product designer at that company. Overall, I think this is a pretty impressive portfolio. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe, and I'll keep uploading more videos, more portfolio design videos like this one. Don't forget to subscribe again. I'll see you soon. And one thing before I leave, this is the website if you want to go take a look at it. That's the website of the portfolio that we just reviewed. Thank you. Subscribe.